Hello, well, I'm Josh, that's right, from Josh Builds Stuff, and today I'm sitting down because I am tired, because like every other person in this LEGO community, I just returned from a long weekend at Brickworld Chicago. For those who don't know, Brickworld Chicago is one of the largest LEGO conventions, and it's where a lot of LEGO influencers and community members converge so that we can all stay up till 3 in the morning with each other. And don't go to sleep early, or you might miss out on something fun, or someone might put your hand in a bowl of hot water, make you pee yourself at night. Trust me, it's happened to me. Which is weird because I wasn't sharing a room with anybody, but I digress. For people like me who keep a separate subset of friends, so-called my LEGO friends, this is an opportunity for me to get together with those friends and, I don't know, see cool LEGO builds and see those friends face to face without a screen in between us and eat some pizza with the sauce on the wrong side of the pizza. If you want to see vlogs from the event, then go watch, well, anybody else's videos who were there over the weekend, because literally everyone there was vlogging, but not me. But I did do some shopping at the garage sale. The garage sale is a thing at Brickworld Chicago and a lot of other LEGO conventions where vendors, individuals, sell off a bunch of their used LEGO for decent prices. You can usually beat Bricklink, but sometimes it's right there at the edge. But you do get to bargain, which is fun, unless you don't like to bargain, like me, which makes it less fun. Anyway, I bought a bunch of stuff, or I was given a bunch of stuff for free, so let's take a look at said stuff. First of all, when you get there, if you signed up for the full weekend ticket, you get a bag full of random stuff that always confuses me. A lot of ads for other people's stuff, a badge and a brick badge, which is fun. I've never had my own brick badge. I didn't wear it, but it's cool. Get whatever you want printed on your own brick badge, a bumper sticker, some random LEGO leaves, and always one weird LEGO minifigure, and I don't know where he's from or who he belongs to, but I guess now he belongs to me. You also get to pick a free set when you get there. I picked this LEGO Harry Potter banner. You know what that means. That's right, all of the good sets had already been taken. No, I didn't actually buy any of these banner sets, and I was like, yeah, I'll pick one of these up, try it out, and if I like it, I'm gonna buy the other 3, which that's how they get you. Like I said, one of the best parts of these conventions is that there's a bunch of like friends there that you know from online, and you get some cool free stickers that they're giving out, and there's other stickers just sitting around at booths. I got some here from the ACOB crew, Brick Hive stickers, Banny Bob stickers, met Amish Ace, the Twitch streamer, I like that guy. Shy gave me one of his sig figs and only asked me a dozen times if he had yet given me one of his sig figs. If I took one of his sig figs for every time he asked me if he'd given me one of his sig figs, I would have a Shy army to rival Shy's army. Shy's army was there. That was so cool to see in person, the big Black Falcon army. Also, Ryan, our good friend from M&R Productions, was running the world's smallest LEGO store. Not that I would be associated with a kind of thing like that. He had cool custom printed tiles, non-printed Ewok and Geonosian heads, and other random little goodies around there. You might have seen me working a shift at the world's smallest LEGO store. I didn't even know I was scheduled that day to work. Also, there was no schedule, so, you know, help a friend out. He'll pay you in exposure. He did offer to expose himself to me as payment. I politely declined. Also, our friend Tech made these cool little vinyl pins and gave them away to people willing to pay him only $10. What a nice thing to do for his friends. Also, when you go to Brickworld Chicago, they were giving away this really cool Tokyo Disneyland merch. Maybe that was just for people who had friends that recently visited Tokyo Disneyland and brought them back some cool swag, like some Disneyland slippers, toothbrushes. These are very cool. They're little, at the Tokyo Disney parks, they have little models of the FastPass distribution machines there that are about to go away, and they sell little, I don't know, cool little models of those things. And one of my absolute favorite things that I got as a gift, I know I said I was showing off the things that I bought. I did buy a bunch of things, but I'm also excited about these things that I didn't buy. This is a model of the ride vehicle of the 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea ride that is still at Tokyo Disney Sea. It was my favorite ride at Disney World growing up as a child. They still have a version of that ride that's very different at Tokyo Disney Sea, and my friends went on that and they bought me this little version of the ride vehicle. I love it so much. Is that all of the free things? Oh, technically this was free. My very good friend Holly from Holly on Film, she gave me an exclusive Polybag from the LEGO 2K Drive game that's not sold in stores. So nice of her. As a friend. A real friend would have given me 2 of these Polybags, so I could have opened one and kept one sealed, but maybe we'll get there someday, Holly. Speaking of Ryan, I did buy / take a few things from the M&R Megastore, like a blue milk Luke. I finally have this. He was selling them for like 35 bucks, which is a very good price. He also had a ton of these orange clone trooper fellas that people are all up in arms about. They were like 12 bucks a piece. unless you're me, in which case you just pick them up and walk home with them. What's he gonna do, fire me from the Megastore? I never signed no contract. Also, us as employees, we're unionizing. Good luck with that, Ryan. Okay, stuff I actually bought. Sonic screwdriver from the 11th Doctor, built in bricks from Atlanta Brick Company. This was actually on the show floor, but I like their custom Lego designs, and I like the 11th Doctor and his Sonic screwdriver, so I'm excited to build this little model. Also, from the show floor, Brick Tactical is one of the booths there. They do really cool custom printing and custom little weaponry and stuff. They were selling little tiles of the Lego Star Wars characters from the Lego Star Wars video games. I bought the ones that are related to Stormtroopers. More on Stormtroopers in a minute. At this big Lego garage sale, a lot of people will ask, what kind of things are you looking for? Are you looking for old vintage Star Wars sets or exclusive sets or things that you can get a good deal on that still cost a bunch of money? Here's my strategy. Go after things that other people don't really want or care about, and then you don't really have much competition in searching for cool little things. Basically, I would say I'm looking for little cars, old Lego Racers sets. Big Lego Racers sets get expensive, but these little cars, they're like sub $10 a piece. Other fun garage sale finds, a couple of little Polybags. These are older, I think sometime from the early 90s. This one came in Kellogg's cereal, which is fun. Anything from this era, I always wonder, I go, did I have that set as a kid? Maybe I did. Now I want it again as an adult. We are all just chasing ourselves as children. That sounds weird. I'm just chasing my childhood. You know what I mean? Random assorted bag of pieces and parts and stuff. Honestly, I bought this probably because it didn't cost very much money, but it's got some cool stuff in there. Speaking of little vintage vehicles, I picked these two up. The boxes are in incredible condition, considering they're from like 96 and 93, I believe. I could have seen and bought this set off the shelves as a kid at this time frame. I would have been like 6 years old. How cool is that to think about? Here's the problem with these. I want to build them, but like I said, the boxes are in such good condition that I also want to keep them sealed in box. We'll see what we actually do with them. I've got more little vehicles, but I'll show these fellas now for people with short attention spans. I did buy a few Stormtroopers from the garage sale, and I have made a decision that I'm going to try and buy at least one of every single Stormtrooper minifigure that exists. I haven't actually looked a lot of this up yet, but that's the declaration I'm making as of now. I'm gonna look into it a little more later, and so I found a couple of older Stormtrooper models. I got a Sand Trooper, I got the red Stormtrooper, maybe a Shock Trooper or something, and I did buy a Mimban Trooper, which a lot of people are like, that's one of the rarer ones, but I was at a booth and I was like, Mimban Trooper, and I happened to be walking past Mini Superheroes today at the time, because that's the kind of thing that happens at these conventions, and I go, hey, Mini Superheroes Today, minifigure expert, is that a good price for the Mimban Trooper? And he goes, that's pretty good, you're not paying shipping or anything else. If he's in a good condition, then yeah, I'd buy it for that price. I think he was listed at 65, but the people who were selling him, they knew me from Josh Build Stuff, so they naturally tried to charge me a lot more. No, actually, they tried to give me a discount, but I don't want preferential treatment just because I'm some sort of Lego celebrity, mostly because I'm not a Lego celebrity. I think I paid 60 for the Mimban Trooper, all that to say. I don't remember what I paid for the other fellas, but Stormtroopers are gonna be expensive, but it's something that I'm looking forward to collecting. Here we are. Honestly, this is the kind of thing I look for at the Lego garage sale. This one dude has big plastic totes and you're just digging through them with a bunch of individually sealed sets. I actually think I bought a bunch from this dude last year, and I'm gonna buy a bunch from him if he's there again next year. He has all these like old vintage sets, and all of these are like $5, $2, $8, $5. They're cheap and they're wonderful. Let's take a brief look at them. Let's run through these newest to oldest, because a couple of these are actually very old, starting with, what's that sound? Whoop whoop, that's the sound of the police talking through their cool old school police megaphone thing. This was $8 from 1996. Speed Trackers, comes with a motorcycle, a little police vehicle, and a little police officer fella. Beautiful little set from what, 20 to 30 years ago or something? Nice. Next, not a little vehicle, but just as cool nonetheless, the Pirates Desert Island from 1991. Got a pirate minifigure, a parrot mini animal, a little vintage shark, and little gold coins still attached to their main little coin holder thing. I love this set. Again, probably had it as a kid. Instructions included. 15 bucks. Great deal. Next, the Turbo Racer from 1987 for only $5. This set is 35 years old. I know that because I'm also 35 years old. This set is as old as I am, and the instructions are included. beautiful, cool, little, fun little race car guy. Here's the fun thing, with all these little sets, you're buying them all from the same person, right? And so it's like, oh, all of these would be like 45 bucks. Let's do 35, which means you're getting a couple of these little $2 and $5 sets for free, which I love. This one from 1985, Formula One racer. Gotta get those Formula One cars. Doesn't look like a Formula One car, but still, instructions are in good shape. The pieces themselves are in decent shape. I love this little car. And I love that price. $2? You kidding me? And I know, look all these up on Bricklink. None of them are particularly expensive, especially in used condition, but still, having them all together in one big bin, accessible right there for you to buy, so much fun. This one, I'm super excited about. 1981. That's like 40-something years old, man. It's got like these cool little wind-up things, and you put it down. Here we go. Again, 40 years old. Still works like it's fresh out of the box. This was like $2. Honestly, for these vintage pieces alone, how cool is that? Look at that, wind up. Honestly, winding up as much as I am will probably degrade it over time, but still, I don't know what I'm gonna do with that, but $2. And finally, from all the way back in 1976, this is once again, whoop whoop, the sound of the police, except not these police because they don't have mouths or faces with which to speak. These are those like vintage, old school minifigure styles. I don't think I own any of these dudes. Again, $5 for this set. It comes with what I think is a little motorcycle and a little police vehicle. I just love the parallel between this set and the other police set, which also comes with a motorcycle and 2 officers in one vehicle. This is like a remake. This one is just so cool to have now, and I love it. I do. I love it. And finally, the piece of resistance. Sorry, I'm not French. This is an old school Lego Racers Ferrari Formula 1 set. This was the price tag I saw listed there. That doesn't say 25, it says 125. I was also intrigued and confused. I got this for $100 even. Great price. The same dude had a couple of other Lego Racers old school Formula 1 sets, like the big red Ferrari truck. That was a little out of my price range, but for $100, I couldn't not pick up this set. This is such a cool, beautiful set, and for someone like me who wants as many Lego Formula 1 sets as possible, when those Lego Formula 1 sets tend to be very expensive, I couldn't not pick this one up. So this was $100, the biggest purchase I made at the garage sale. Nothing crazy. I wasn't buying some like $1,400 Lego Star Wars set like some people out there who found very good deals on that set. It was the one with the HD set with the carrier on top of the walker guy. That a lot of people want that set, and the guy sold it to one of my friends for a good price. And finally, one of the worst parts about Brickworld Chicago is the lack of deodorant on the public days, but also that it always falls over Father's Day weekend, and being a father, it means I have to leave my children. It also means that as a father, I'm accustomed to waking up relatively early, and so I'm awake hours before anyone else at the convention, but you can just go down to the restaurant and get breakfast all by yourself. And then when people say, why are you eating breakfast by yourself? You go, it's a vacation for me. I like doing this. I'm not alone, and all of my friends are young, childless people who are sleeping until stinking noon, man. Come on. Anyway, it being over Father's Day weekend, my wife and kids gave me this fun little card here. It's Rubik's Cube themed. I can't show you the contents because they are highly inappropriate for this kind of channel, but the gift was this cool little custom Lego Rubik's Cube. I collect Rubik's Cubes also. I like them, and I don't have this Lego one. Fantastic Father's Day themed Lego gift. So I think that's everything I bought or was given or stole from Brickworld Chicago. I only stole from my friends, not from other vendors and stuff. But if you weren't there, where were you? And if you were there, it was great to see you or talk to you. Sorry, my voice was gone almost the entire weekend. That's just the cruel irony that is my life. That being said, I hope to see all of you there next year, unless you also like collecting vintage, small little race cars, in which case stay home because I don't want competition at next year's garage sale. But like I said, it was a great time with friends and friendfluencers alike, and if you like any of these people from YouTube or TikTok or Instagram, show up to Brickworld Chicago. You will meet one or all of them at the same time, and yes, most of them are taller in real life. But as always, I hope you've enjoyed this video and this unorthodox little haul. If you have, be sure to like, subscribe, and tell your friends. I've been Josh from Josh Builds Stuff. I'll see you next time.